Hey everybody, PourMan here. Just got back in from Music City, USA, and what a great town. Filmed some shows back there, had a great time. Everybody there pretty much apparently had Ebola, and PourMan thought he had escaped it. Unfortunately, I did not. I brought the bubonic plague back with me. So, unfortunately, the show must go on. Fortunately, I have all this alcohol here to help me combat the demons. So, welcome to the first show of the new year. Welcome to the first show of the new decade. 2020, the year of clear vision. And if you remember about 100 years ago, PourMan wasn't around, but the 20s back 100 years ago was all about prohibition, and alcohol was the theme. So, you've tuned into the right place. If you're doing your New Year's resolutions and you've decided to go keto, well, once again, you've come to the right place because I have for you 5 great keto cocktails that you can make and still stay in with your diet. Now, if you are doing the keto diet, God bless you. Your selection is limited in food, and unfortunately, PourMan is going to have to tell you, you don't have a tremendous selection on what you can drink either. But I've got 5 here that are different alcohols, and you can mix them differently, and it might just work for you. It might get you through to where you need to be. So we are going to do, the very first one is a classic, a vodka and lime. Easy peasy, anybody can do it. Now, just because it's vodka doesn't mean it's gluten-free, okay? So, not all vodkas are gluten-free. Now, this Tower vodka, relatively inexpensive. PourMan, as far as the new year, he's looking out for you. He wants you to save money too. Also gluten-free, and it's not a bad vodka. So, Vodka Tonic, vodka and lime, we're gonna do 2 ounces of vodka. You'll find that PourMan does almost no drinks that have less than 2 ounces of active ingredient, okay? There you go. 2 ounces gluten-free vodka. Again, use a Tower, but just check. It will tell you, honestly, Tito's, they made their mark advertising that they were gluten-free. That's how Tito's really rose to the top. All right, so now we're gonna need some lime in there. So, seems how it's all vodka, we'll put a little squeeze of lime in there. Okay, drop that in there, and then we'll just decor and put a little garnish on there. Okay, we'll swivel that bad boy around. Voila, boom. My next drink is it's a different kind of drink. We've done vodka. Now we're going to do bourbon. And once again, we're going to do 2 ounces. So this is going to be bourbon. 2 ounces of bourbon. Vodka Vodka has a line of flavored vodkas. Now, this can also help you get through this. We're going to do this together. This is grapefruit jalapeno. If you've had some bourbon cocktails before, as we all have, you probably haven't had one quite like this. It's got a little pop. So we got 2 ounces of bourbon, and we've got 1 ounce of the Svedka grapefruit jalapeno. Now, don't overdo it with this. The jalapeno, you can feel it. We're going to add a little bit of tonic mix in on top of that, okay? So, just a splash, just enough to knock it down a little bit, okay? And actually, you can make your own, believe it or not. I don't know if you saw the series that we did where I showed you how to make simple syrup, and then I also showed you how to make your own homemade sour mix. You can actually make your own tonic mix at home. A little more complicated, a lot more complicated, a lot more work, but it all depends on how much effort you want to put into it. PourMan likes to do things, and if I'm throwing a party or something, I like to go a little above and beyond and add my own special touch to it, as you probably do too, kind of why you've tuned in here. So, I haven't even named this drink. The other thing that we're going to do in this is we're going to add just a little touch of monk fruit, okay? Monk fruit will not blow up your diet. Don't overdo it with this. Very sweet. You can use others. There's Swerve and some others, different types of sweeteners that are keto friendly as well. But that's the one I generally prefer, monk fruit. All right, drink number 3. We're going to do tequila drink. You got to have a tequila drink, correct? So we're going to do 2 ounces of Hornitos Reposado. Again, you will not find PourMan doing a drink that has less than 2 ounces of active ingredient in it. 1, and I've already taken the liberty of preloading ice into these things just for the sake. You know we're gonna put ice in them, so let's just. I want to save you guys some time. You know it's there. Now, in addition to that, there's a line. It's called B Mix, of different mixers that you can put in, and believe it or not, they're actually keto friendly. So, because that is our show, we're gonna put in 1 ounce of our keto friendly B mixed ginger and lime. Okay? And then what we'll do is we'll just add just a little touch of soda water. Okay? This is just gonna lighten it up just a little bit. And if you recall from earlier sessions, PourMan makes this himself. I've got a soda stream machine. We go through a lot of soda water around the house, and you can make it yourself. You can make it more or less carbonated, depending on your taste. And I like to make things that you can change and make for your own, suit to your own taste. All right, so that is drink number 3. We'll go ahead and swizzle that around just a little bit, mix all the flavors in, let them sit there, and we will move on to drink number 4. Drink number 4 is basically going to be a scotch and soda, another classic, easy. So we'll do 2 ounces of scotch, of course. That is the bare minimum with PourMan. 1 and 2. And again, just a splash of soda. Okay? What do I do with my soda? Well, there's one for the blooper reel. So, back a little bit. Just, again, you just want to soften it just a little bit. Your scotch it's scotch. Now, patient keto person, you have been suffering. We know keto is unforgiving. You can do the keto diet for a long time, and if you screw up, everything comes back pretty quickly. So you have to stay pretty close to that. PourMan thinks that you deserve a treat. And fortunately for you, your treat is, as far as being on the keto diet, you, my friends, get to have a gin martini. Now, I said gin martini. When PourMan says martini, he means martini. Basically, any martini is really a gin martini, okay? It just is what it is. You can do vodka and all that other stuff. I don't really consider that to be a martini. So, here we go. As we do, now, the good news here is 1, 2, and we're gonna give it just a little bump, about 2.5 ounces. I've taken the precaution of going ahead and adding in ice or a shaker, but you've been good, and you deserve a treat. There we go. One of the more important ingredients in your martini is dry vermouth. However, PourMan does not like a lot of dry vermouth in his. You will see that we will use just a little bit, just a hint. The old adage is you whisper vermouth in the direction of Ireland. Or is it Scotland? I don't know. But in any event, not a whole lot of that goes in there. Now, we take that bad boy, that concoction, put it in our preloaded shaker, okay? Now, part of the other thing is martinis are shaken, not stirred. Man, poor man. There you go. I've also taken the liberty of preloading my glass with olives, blue cheese olives, the best, also keto friendly. The secret is to get those little ice flecks right there on the top. That's what makes a martini good. All right, now that one's been garnished. We garnish our bourbon. We should probably use a little bit more ice in there too. Let's just go ahead. There you go. And that, and Scotch and soda. You know, you can pretty much garnish it with anything you want. More than likely, if you went to a bar, they would garnish it with lime. But I've already got plenty of limes represented here. So for the sake of poetry and good looks, we're going to do a little stick of rosemary. So 5 keto-friendly drinks. You got your vodka and lime. You've got your bourbon grapefruit jalapeno pour thing. You also have a tequila and ginger lime. You have a scotch and soda, classic. And then you also have your martini. A little bit on the dry side, but that's the way PourMan likes it. If you want it a little bit less dry, more vermouth, more power to you. If you want the recipes, go to pourmanmike.com. And if you push this button right over here, you'll instantly become a Pour Minion, which gets you ahead of the line speed pass for each and every new PourMan adventure, plus some other cool stuff as we head on down the trail. So, till next time, pour well, pour often, PourMan. Happy 2020, everybody. We'll see you around.